Hi everyone, it's Cheryl from the Lifestyle Digs. I'm coming to you from my backyard today. Anyway, I want you to look at my coat and tell me how you like my coat. I'm just going to step back a bit so you can get a full effect. If that works. Pretty nice coat, huh? It's got these little things here that snap, and when you get them all unbuttoned, there's a little zipper underneath to take it the rest of the way. It's got a nice hood on it. Good for walking around the greater Vancouver area when you get a little bit of rain. Anyway, this coat came to being in quite an unusual way for me. My parents used to own a townhouse in Surrey and in Cloverdale in a place called Dogwood Gardens. And one day I came over, my mother says to me, "When you leave, take your coat home with you." So I went and looked in their closet, but I didn't have any coats in there. And so I just went home. And the next time I came over to their house, my mother says to me again, "Take your coat home with you when you leave." And I says, "Well, show me, where's my coat? I don't see my coat." So she goes to the closet and she points to this coat. I said, "Not my coat," and went home. Next time I showed up, she's still really angry with me because I won't take my coat home. I cannot convince her this is not my coat. And one of the big things about this coat is you can see the label here. It says Tip Top. See that? Tip Top. Now, Tip Top is a men's clothing store in the greater Vancouver area. So, I tried to explain to her, not my coat. I have a coat that has the same color, but my coat does not have a hood. It just has a collar. And I did not buy my coat at a men's clothing store. But every time I came over, she'd get really angry with me. Just totally go, "Take your coat home with you." And finally, one day, I just decided it would be a whole lot easier on my nerves if I just took the damn coat home. So they lived in that townhouse between 85 and 1990, and then in 1990 they found their dream house out in White Rock. But so I've had this coat for a long time, at least 30 years. So it still does a really good job. It's really good in cold weather, even though it's a man's coat. Darn, of course, I'm having trouble now getting the zipper to work. But it's nice and warm, and it's got this hood on it. When it rains, I wouldn't want to walk around anywhere for a long period of time in this coat in the pouring rain. I've got raincoats for that, but certainly for short distances in the rain, or just in the parking lot or down the street, it's very suitable. So I have no idea who this coat belongs to, who bought this coat at Tip Top. But whoever it is, they left it at my parents' house. They must have come over for dinner one night or something, and they just didn't go home with their coat, which obviously made my mother really mad at me that coat was in her closet. So I've probably owned this coat for longer than the original owner, whoever bought this coat. So anyway, there's my funny story of the day. I have this coat that's some nice man bought and left in my parents' house, and it's been mine for 30 years now. Anyway, it's Cheryl from the Lifestyle Digs. Thanks for listening today, and bye-bye.